Hi, I'm Advocate Nidhi Singh, founder NRI Legal Services, wishing you glorious creatures a very, very happy Women's Day. I'm going to share certain things with you that is at least, I hope, going to make you think on certain things regarding the status of women in the society around us. And even for those who actually think that they do not have any disparity or any wedge, or they do not look at women as unempowered, maybe a few startling facts would make you think. Recently, there was a property that was bought in my name, and I had gone to the registrar's office to get it registered. When I was getting my property registered, it occurred to me that there were close to 600 to 700 people present. And guess what? There was not a single woman present at the sub-registrar's office. It was a complete swarm of men all around me. And I actually asked, I said, why are there only men? And laughingly, one of the people said that because most of the properties are bought by men. And I said, really? I mean, I was the only woman. And then I actually did some research. Do you want to know how many women actually own properties in their sole names in India? 7%. And in total, how many women own sole properties and co-own properties in India? The percentage is 10 to 12%. And that too has started to marginally increase after passing of the amendment in 2005 in the Hindu Succession Act, where women have been now given equal rights in the property. Only after that, a little bit more improvement in numbers have happened. But seriously, guys, 10 to 12% of the women population own properties in India. And we actually think women are empowered. Women actually need no empowerment. The society just do not need to disempower them. The fathers, the brothers, the people around, they do not need to deprive them of their natural legal rights. It's a legal right that each and every woman can today inherit a property. But really, how many of them really do? As a lawyer, I see so many cases coming to me where fathers have made a will not giving anything to their girl child and coming up with all sorts of excuses saying that no, the property has to go to the sons. I have seen people changing the very nature of the property from ancestral to non-ancestral so that the women are not allowed to get into the property or claim their rights in the property. So, with this kind of a scenario around us, how do you think women can really feel empowered? They cannot. So to women, I'm going to say 3 things. Nobody is going to give you anything. You have to understand that. Because nobody really gives anything to anyone. You are a complete whole in yourself. You do not need to be empowered. Get a professional education, get a job, and be emotionally and physically strong. That's my message to all women. Do not have a child till you as a woman can independently raise that child, whether you have anybody's support or not. You do not need to be dependent on anyone to be able to take care of yourself and your children. There are so many marriages where women are not happy, but they are just there for the sake of their children because they are dependent on their husbands. It is so very important to know that you yourself have to empower yourself. And that is my firm message to all women. Before you think that a father, a brother, a husband, or a son will empower you, or are protecting you, or are caring for your safety, look a little deeper. Is your father giving you equal rights in the property vis-a-vis a son? Where there are 2 daughters, there's no problem. Where there's 1 daughter, there's no problem. Where there are 2 sons, there is no problem. The problem only comes when there's 1 son and 1 daughter. Is your father giving you equal rights in the property compared to the sons? Then say, yes, your father is protecting you. Is your husband giving you the financial freedom to do what you want? Then you can say, the husband is protecting you. Do not get trapped in mere words. So many women I meet, they are financially independent. They are doing jobs. They have their own money, but their finances are being controlled by their husbands. Do not let that happen. Every woman can teach herself to be financially aware, to be financially literate, to take care of her own financial health herself. It is so very important for all women to understand that they are fully capable and do not need anyone's protection or safety. If somebody is protecting you, then that person would be making you stronger. And if that is happening, only then accept that. I want to tell mothers of daughters, mothers of a girl child, that a weak mother leads to a weaker girl child. Train your daughter to be financially independent. Do not condition her just to get married and leave your home. Teach her to be emotionally strong. Teach her to be physically strong. Teach your child judo karate, so that if somebody slaps her, she kicks him in the groin. Do not teach your child to accept any kind of abuse. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, financial abuse, moral abuse. Daughters are equal in all respects. Teach your daughter dignity. Teach your daughter self-respect. Teach your daughter to earn money for herself and never be dependent on anyone. As a mother, that is your only role. Don't teach her about looking beautiful only. She is beautiful. Don't teach her only about fashion and jewelry and money. Teach her to be a complete, wholesome human being. And it is a mother's job to do that. I have seen daughters exact replicas of their mother. If you want your daughter to be strong, then you be strong yourself. To fathers, do not think of your daughters as liabilities. Think of them as your greatest assets. Teach them what it is to be a strengthened human being. And if you do not empower, or if you do not do justice with your daughter and marry her off, that her husband will take care of her, that's not going to happen. Don't think that you can pick up your daughter and put her in someone's house and she will be happy there. It's your responsibility to make sure that nobody treats her badly. First, stop treating her unequally yourself. If you are a father who wants his daughter to be happy, make sure equal opportunities in every way is given to that girl child. The paradigm shift has to happen on a societal level. We all love to talk about it, but how many of us actually practice us? The stark reality of how much abuse is going on in our houses and how much abuse women are taking is now no longer a mystery. The statistics are there, the reports, the journals, the law reports, they're all stating the same. Help women become the best versions of themselves. They will help you. They do not need help. Do not deprive them and bring them beautifully as the glorious creatures that they are. And they will be an asset to the society as a whole. Thank you.